always a party at Patchworks. Let's get this party started. Woot, woot. Hi, everyone. This is Julie from Patchworks, and I am so excited that you're joining us for another Must Sew TV tonight here at Patchworks. We have our microphone connected today. We have lots of fabrics to show you. I have a beautiful quilt to show you behind me. Of course, we also have Bundle of the Week and oh, just goodness, all sorts of great stuff. So make sure to like and share and let me know that you're here. So I see a couple comments. So thanks so much to everyone who's commenting that's hopping on. I always appreciate when you take time out of your busy schedule to spend some time together. So I think we should get started talking about our Bundle of the Week. So let's take a peek at that. So this Bundle of the Week, Sherry had come in to pick up her prize because she was playing along with our skinny bolt sale. And yes, there are a few more bolt ends that are left on our website as well as in the store for you to scoop up. And she came to pick up her prize that she won from the fun show that night. And she asked me what the Bundle of the Week was this week. And I said, you know what? I said, I was going to pick it today, but since you were the winner of the contest, why don't you go ahead and pick the feature focus fabric that we will base the whole pack around. So I am so appreciative to Sherry for picking out a gorgeous piece of fabric. So we're calling this pack Seasons because, well, she came in on Tuesday, and well, Tuesday, that was Halloween, and well, we had what? We had rain and snow and sun and everything. And she said, well, it's just a Wisconsin day. So this really fun piece of fabric, which is a piece from the 2022 Wisconsin State Shop Hop, but really represents the seasons of Wisconsin. So this was the basis of the Bundle of the Week. So let me get you a link here for that pack. And what I also want to mention to you is, does that sound like a fun challenge of being awarded bundle inspiration? Does that seem like something fun that we should incorporate once a month to have a customer featured focus Bundle of the Week? What do you think? Let me know if you think that's a good idea and we can incorporate a contest like that into future programs. All right, so let's take a peek overhead and look at all of the great fabrics for this collection. So as I said, this pack right here was the focus print, and we went ahead and we did some great coordinates to go along with it. So we have some nice soft yellow vine. We have some fig tree caramel. Ooh, ah, oh. This little guy here, he's a little spark, and I thought it'd be fun to just pick out the brightness. A beautiful yellow that is a Henry Glass folio, and we have the same print in green as well. Then we have some fun leaves. And this one here, this one's pretty fun. This has hay rides and happiness trucks. So we have some great trucks carrying pumpkins, also a little bit of leaves. Lots of fun there. A beautiful blue. And then some deeper greens here, as well as some leaves and acorns. So, as I was mentioning, this could be super, super fun to feature a customer selected or featured bundle of the week. So this bundle of the week 12 fat quarters curated by Sherry and the Patchwork staff. 12 fat quarters is normally $39, and the special on this pack is $24.99. These packs won't last long, so make sure to scoop yours up. I shared the link on the website with you. We can ship it out. You can pick it up in store. If you love, love, love it, you're going to want to scoop it up sooner than later to make sure that you have yours set aside for you. All right. Ooh, Barb is talking about Tag It Thursdays. Goodness, I'm going to have to research about all of the different options for different things that we can do. So, I know about tagging, and, well, that might be fun. All right. Keep those ideas coming. Next up, we are going to talk about our latest 12-pack quilt. So we introduced Dos Cuadrados back in summer. I can't believe it was that long ago. In summer, we had lots and lots of fun with it. And then we had a little bit of a pause, and we had fun doing all sorts of other great things. But I'm super excited tonight to be sharing with you this chains quilt. So this chains quilt, it is inspired by a brand new 12-pack pattern. So this is also super exciting. So this one, if you've been playing along with us for a long, long time, you have never ever received it in any other program that we've done here at Patchworks. I had been following Lisa Alexander, who is the marketing director at Moda, and she shared this gorgeous quilt that she shared on her blog. So let me quick share that with you because, well, I just want to show you what the inspiration behind this was. I'm going to quick grab that. All right. Here we go. All right, so on the Moda Lisa blog, she shared a snippet of this gorgeous quilt here. And this is done with all sorts of assorted backgrounds, and then a collection of Ruby Star and maybe some fig tree and some other gorgeous, 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 warm, beautiful prints. So a 12-pack quilt is called a 12-pack quilt because it features 12 fat quarters and background and sometimes borders. Now in this particular case, it calls for 12 fat quarters, but then it calls for some lights. And what we did in the sample we made is we used 2 fat stacks, a light and a dark, and I'll show you what those are to get ours. There's also some alternate choices that you can make, as well as this is jelly roll friendly, so you can make it super, super scrappy if you prefer. So this is our, and you can look at Lisa's full version here. So it finishes 74 square, and you will want 4 3/4 yards of backing in order to complete this project. I'm going to hop back here. And so 74 square. I know a lot of you don't like square quilts, so if you prefer, you could add some borders to the top or bottom. You could also continue with adding some 2.5-inch scrappy strips. You'd need a little bit of extra fabric, but you could either continue the pattern or just simply put scrappy strips like on the top and bottom if you wanted a rectangle. So how big is 74 square? Well, you saw it on the bed that she had there, and it was a very nice ample quilt. If you had wanted a king size quilt, okay, so 74, what is half of 74? Oh, let's just say 32.5. So if the square, the 74, something like that, 35, 36. I can't do math right now. So, but it's a big, big, big kind of, the block is like this, okay? that is the block. So you could make one and do a baby quilt or a table topper, or if you wanted to make it bigger, I would go ahead and expand it and have it be, instead of a 2 by 2, I'd have it be a 3 by 3. So kind of jumping around, but I just wanted to share that if you were making it bigger and you were doing a 3 by 3, that's not just a little bit more fabric, okay? So here a 2 by 2 is 4 blocks, a 3 by 3 is 9 blocks. So that is more than twice as much fabric, okay? So just that you know, that's how the math works. So this is super, super easy. This is your pattern of the month for picking up, just for stopping in, or with any orders that you order online. It has some chain piecing in here, super, super easy. And the one thing that Heidi had mentioned here is that in her fabrics here, since they were using some cutting instructions for jelly roll strips, she just wanted to say that she was using half strips and you weren't taking a whole jelly roll strip and just cutting it in half. Anyhow, pretty simple. There's a little bit of the blues left over. So this much from each of the fabrics, so that's pretty cool. And we went ahead and not only did we put some fat stacks together, and we'll take a look at those fabrics individually, we went ahead and we put a full kit together that had the extra background fabric that you need, as well as your binding fabric. Okay, so really, really nice. You would just need to add a backing, and your kit price is $99.99. So that's super awesome for that great size quilt. Let me show you those fabrics. All right, so we have a blue and a background, and we did a mashup of collections here of using the Blueberry Delight, and then we were also playing with some Cascade, I believe. The blues might all be from Blueberry Delight. I might have to check on that. But it's really fun to have the super light powdery blues to some medium Delft kind of blues into these deep denims. And then for our background, this is a mashup of all sorts of different Moda backgrounds. We could even call them low volume, okay? So we have kind of taupier beiges, plain creams. We have light with a deeper print. We have a little bit that has a little blue in it. So we just played with all sorts of different backgrounds that all worked together to really just share with you how you can feel free to play with things together. Okay, so these are regular fat stacks. Let me get you the link for these. So we created a whole little collection here that has either the kit or just the plain fat stacks. I'm going to drop that in the comments here. All right, so you can see here where if you had liked them, we would be able to have it all together ready to go for you. And we will include a picture of the quilt for you in your quilt kit if you had wanted to have it together packaged as a kit. All right, so really, really beautiful fabric there. And those are the gorgeous blues for our Chains quilt kit. Angie went ahead and did a beautiful quilting design on here, and I should have grabbed it. It is just gorgeous. You'll want to check it out. It is one of her newer designs, and it is so delicate and beautiful and not too dense, which I really, really love. Sometimes you want super dense quilting, and sometimes you want it a little bit more open. So I love that it's not too dense, but you get some very nice detail in there, which is just beautiful. All right, so we have gotten in the past couple days like so much fabric, which is really, really, really exciting. It's like Christmas. So we had to make a whole bunch of room for the stuff. So big news, big news. Sometimes we take the old Halloween and move it back, but then, you know, we just have a Halloween department all year long because I love Halloween. Well, we're getting in so much fabric. I mean, like so much yummy fabric, yum, that we put all the Halloween fabric on clearance. What? I think there's one collection that I still need to grab that I forgot to do, but otherwise, like all the Halloween, all the awesome stuff, all the yumminess in the sale room. So if you like Halloween as much as I love Halloween, you'll want to scoop that up. So the yardage is $8.99 a yard, panels 50% off, bundles that we have left. We have some really great bundles, including somebody told me there's a tiny Frights fat quarter bundle. What? I don't know how that happened because probably some of you would have scooped it up months ago had you known we still had one. Don't know how that happened, but it's here. It is on the clearance table. It's actually on the table of chaos right now, also on our website. You'll want to scoop up all the great Halloween fabric so that we can make room for all sorts of new fabric. All right, so let's take a peek at some more new fabric. Next up, we're going to stay with this kind of floral, really pretty stuff. We got in, hot off the truck, Collections for a Cause etchings, which is from Moda Fabrics. So Collections for a Cause, I'm just going to wheel this out here. This is not this, this is something else. We're going to be here until like midnight tonight. We have so much to show you. So Collections for a Cause is a reprint of an antique quilt or a collection that's been done before by Moda, and the proceeds of the line go to a charity, and they Mr. Dunn goes under the pen name of Howard Marcus, and he always has these collections under his name. So for this Collections for a Cause etchings, and if you're a Three Sisters fan, you recognize the etchings collections here. They came out with 3 linen blend pieces here. So, so pretty. And the Three Sisters pieces are always done so well with such great detail. So romantic. So I'm showing you here the 3 linen pieces, and then we're going to take a peek at the fabric. It is brand new, so I need to get it on the front page of our website. I did create a collection. I got it up there. We don't have the fat quarter or half yard towers. And this is some beautiful text, really pretty. We don't have the pictures of the bundles up there yet. As we fold them tomorrow, we absolutely will get pictures of those up there for you. And we're starting to fill in some really amazing floral collections again. We had kind of been in between some beautiful delicate traditional florals, and you'll be seeing them coming back in, which is just super pretty, so super fun and super awesome. We have a lot planned with this collection, so we're going to be seeing a little bit more of it in the coming weeks. I'm going to get that link for you in case if you were super excited to grab some right away. Okay, so that is our Collections for Cause etchings, and let us look overhead. All right, so with this beautiful Collections for a Cause, I said we were cutting bundles, and so we're going to look through all the gorgeous fabric today. We have the candies, charm packs, jelly roll, layer cake, okay? And then we are going to be sharing with you in the coming weeks this really awesome Etchings Tulips pillow, which is a fun long pillow that is a 36 by 16, so like a bench pillow. And we'll be showing you how to put that together and then play with some fun tulips. So be looking for that in the coming weeks. And for the fabric, we're just going to thumb through it. So really pretty. White on cream, all the great text. Just gorgeous. This is just like the linen print that we had, but it's more crisper colors, and the linen is not as crisp of prints, if that makes sense. Not as, a little bit more subdued. I don't have any fabric left of the etchings that had come out in years past, so I don't know color-wise if these have been made more vibrant or not. All I know is that these prints are beautiful, and because it was such a beautiful popular collection, it had been one that was chosen for reprint under Collections for a Cause. So the scaled down collection is, let me check here. It is 34 fabrics, okay? So we have half yard and fat quarter towers that we have cut and will be assembling. If you were interested, and those are already on the website even though the pictures aren't there. If you were interested in a yard tower or a custom cut, please let us know and we'd be more than happy to get that ready for you and have it ready before you come in. Or we can ship it out to you as well. All right. So I'm curious because it's showing a bench pillow insert. So that means that I know a lot of you have been asking for bench pillow inserts before from us, and we had a problem locating it. So I'm just guessing then that this means that they are now carrying bench pillow inserts. Huh, that could be fun. So I'll keep you posted on that. All right, so was that a fun one? I think it's pretty fun. Next up, we are going to be looking at a flannel collection. So this flannel collection, it is called The Mountains Are Calling Flannel by Janet Nesbitt for Henry Glass. So she is the one sister from Buggy Barn that is still making fabric with Henry Glass. and we have some inspiration to share with you. First, we're going to take a peek at the fabric, and once again, this particular collection, we weren't able to chop up and get it all pretty up on the website because it just came at about 3 o'clock today, but we know that you're always excited to know what we have coming into the store, so we wanted to be able to share that with you right away. So I'm going to get the link for you for this collection, and then we are going to peek at all of the gorgeous fabrics. So this is a Henry Glass 2-ply flannel. Make all sorts of great things with it. Let's peek overhead. So mountains. So you can see here that there's this background design does have kind of an homage to mountains with these peaks and then little trees in here. Several colorways, luscious rich green here. Here we have some trees. They're upside down right here. Some in brown, so really great with masculine outdoorsy feel. Here are some arrows. Oh, here's a map with compass. So in here we have a compass, trees, arrows, get outside, adventure. Green background. Ooh, that one's cool with the cream background in there. And then this is a little bit more linear, so kind of like a map, but not really. And a little bit of words in here, so adventure awaits. Let's wander. Every trail leads somewhere. Explore more. The mountains are calling. And who knows what other amazing little messages, amazing messages are in here. So have a stick figure walking a dog, a campsite. So we have it in this dusty teal, in this vibrant rust, in a cream, and then we have a printed plaid. So these are printed, not wovens, and they're printed on a slight diagonal, intending to not have you go crazy. So I know some of you, it might drive you crazy, so then if they would drive you crazy, you could omit it. And then we have some super cute woodland animals. So we have skunk, deer, bear, baby bear, fox, rabbit. Super cute. 18 pieces in this collection. And then this large map here, which has action. It's more of an adventure panel. So kind of cool. All sorts of fun stuff. So let's look at the inspiration that we have for this collection. I'm going to share my screen. I have some, let's see here, share my screen. We have some free and downloadable patterns from the Henry Glass website. So the first one is called Folk Art Flannels 5. Let me get this link for you. I'm going to drop in the comments. We'd be more than happy to kit this up for you. This quilt finishes 68 by 84 and uses most of the fabric. It is simply flying geese and some connector corners on here, so nothing crazy. The craziest thing about it would be that piecing with flannels can be just a little bit more challenging. But that's a great pattern here, and I would say this is a confident beginner. It says advanced beginner skill level. All right. So then we have another pattern to share with you. And this pattern is called Folk Art Flannels 5 again, and it's Quilt 1. So Quilt 1 and Quilt 2. This is 84 square, so this is larger than what's behind me. I'm going to drop the pattern in the comments. And then let's take a peek at this. Lots of half square triangles just arranged in a very fun way. Once again, we'd be more than happy to kit this for you. I would say this is also advanced beginner, and so you can see how all the half square triangles are just arranged in order to make these blocks. And then there's a little bit of sashing in between it to give it an irregular look, so it has a little bit more funk to it, okay? So there you go, and that would also be advanced beginner. These particular flannels are in store. They're already on the floor, and it is a 2-ply flannel, and so it is so soft and nice to work with, and has really great rich saturated color. And be looking for pictures of those bundles online tomorrow. Let us know if there is a bundle that you would like. The bundles actually probably aren't online, so just let me know if you had wanted one. Okay. Next up, because we have more fabric yet, we have, what do we have? Ooh, so we're going to switch it a little bit. We are going to go for some super bright stuff right now. So this is called Phosphor Electric. It's from Libs Elliott. And Libs Elliott had been with Andover. She went somewhere else. Now she's back. Phosphor had been one of our very favorite basics, and it's back. It is super saturated, super bright, electric, and it's back. So let's take a peek, and the colors are just a little bit different. So if you were in love from Phosphor from a while back, sadly the colors are just a titch different, even though the pattern is exactly the same. All right, so we'll just collect them all. So there are 18 gorgeous fabrics here, and the overhead camera might not give the brightness quite justice here, but super beautiful, brilliant. I'll share the collection in the comments with you. So the full spectrum of rainbow colors here, and with a gray and a black. Let me grab that collection for you. All right, super fun. So 18 pieces in the collection. The fat quarter tower is $58.50. We did also make half-yard towers for this. If anyone was interested in full yard towers or different cuts, let us know. All right, so that is bright number 1. We're going to also talk about how this goes with Besties, which is in the house. We talked about that last week when I introduced it. And this is the latest by Tula Pink. She announced last week Roar, which is super exciting, and we'll be ordering lots of that. But right now, the new one that's in the house is Besties. I'm going to put this on top of the Phosphor, and you can see how nicely they play together. So if you like playing with Tula, but you don't like solids, you just like saturated color, Phosphor Electric goes really, really well with Tula's palette. So that is really exciting, okay? Always like to, you can see here how there's just a little something something going on here. Really fun to be able to play with that, how Phosphor Electric goes with Besties. Okay, really fun. Now with Besties, we put together a curated collection of solids from her Tula Pink solids, and you can see here how this all plays really nice together. But this is, you know, the solid may fall a little flat and you might want a little bit of texture here, so that's why I wanted to show you how that plays together. Okay, we did get the Heartburst quilt kit in, which is great. We are folding all of the towers that we put together, so we have some fat quarter, half yard, and yard towers. I did put them on the website tonight. I realized they weren't there. We got in the Heartburst quilt kit, and then I'm going to be pricing and sharing the custom free and downloadable quilts. If you had wanted us to custom cut kits for you for that, I would be delighted to do that for you. So we only have a few of these Heartburst kits in stock, so you'll want to scoop it up sooner than later. These quilt kits are always ample fabrics, ample yardage in them. The quilt finishes 72 by 92. It features Besties and True Colors by Tula, including metallic and neon fabrics. Ooh. So really a lot of fun there. And we do also have those wide backs in stock. We only got a bolt of each of the wide backs, and those are one and dones. So if you were interested in those wide backs, you would want to get your order in sooner than later for those. I'm going to just grab the collection, throw it in the comments for you. All right. So those are the fun collections that we have. We have some other great things that I want to share with you. Since we are talking about vibrant colors have, and color runs have been something that we have talked about when we've talked about temperature quilts. So I wanted to share October temperature quilt update. I will grab a photo of this to share with everyone. Jackie was so kind to bring this in to share it with us. It just keeps growing and growing and growing. I don't have anyone to help me hold it tonight, so I'll have to grab a photo tomorrow to be able to share the quilt in its full glory with everyone. And it just keeps growing. We're going to look at October sideways. And you can tell here how, I should have pinned this up here. Well, I'm going to have to send a picture because this is just not working particularly well. I love how there is a separation between the 4-month period, so to make it just a little bit, have that differentiation between, I want to call it a trimester, but it's not really a trimester, between the 4-month period. Okay, so really, really fun to be able to see that. So we'll look at that a little bit tomorrow and have a great photo with the full range. And let's look at the smaller version because she has the 2 scales that she makes. I'll be able to reach this one. So this one is with the grunges, that one was with the Zen Chic. Really cool. And there is still the separation of the white in between. Progress on different programs that we have been playing along with. Lisa has shared with us the latest Zootropolis animals. We have Denise the deer and Daisy the donkey. Huh. So let's take a peek overhead at the look of these blocks. Let me see, I'm going to scoot the caption away so we can see the full cute. So this is Denise the deer. And you can see here, this is another one of the months where we have a loose piece of applique that is going to float onto the next level, which is really fun. And Denise has glasses, super cute. So Lisa puts together these kits every single month that has everything that you need to make it, just like Lisa. You just would need your fusible web adhesive as well as stabilizer in order to complete the block. You also do need the book. I forgot to tell you, you do need the book as these are just fabric kits. But if you wanted to take all of the guesswork out of it, these great little kits have everything you need to make it just like Lisa. And then we have, oh, this Daisy the donkey. Isn't she cute? She's so cute. Really fun. And then if you love everything that she's been doing, we do have the full kits back in stock where we have a nice box for you. And then you have the finishing kit as well as all of the blocks ready to go. The ones that we haven't done don't have the photo. So as we release each month, we will replace the cover sheet there. And of course, this great cloud fabric. So I bought a lot of this cloud fabric, but I didn't buy near enough for everyone who's been wanting it. So if you want to make it just like Lisa, make sure to scoop up one of these kits or at least a finishing kit sooner than later, because we are going to run out, and that makes me super sad, but it makes me happy that you get all sorts of great fabric and that you love what we chose. Now we have talking about blocks of the month. We are going to jump ahead and take a tiny, tiny sneak peek. I'm so excited about something we're doing next year. I know, right? It's already November. We got to start talking about what are we doing next year. So we're going to talk in more detail next week, but we are going to be doing Chatsworth, which is Doug Lako's block of the month. Our pattern books have shipped, so our first shipment of them, so I'm super excited that I'll be able to share with you actual patterns, and then we'll be able to talk about the fabric kits that we are putting together for a January start. So let's take a peek over. I think I saved a picture here of, let's see if it's saved. Did it? It did. Okay. So this is the look of the pattern. It is a block of the month with bonus table runner, topper, and quilt. We're going to use some foundation papers to make this. The cover quilt is shown in a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous woodland wildflowers by Fancy That Design House. We are carrying that whole line to be able to make it look just like the cover quilt. Yes, indeed, we have a bunch of fabric. Frank's a little scared at the bill that's going to be coming, but we are super excited that we are going to be able to offer you the exact quilt from the cover quilt in order to play along. Super, super fun. We are also, he offered it in a couple other fabric ways, including Bluish by Zen Chic. We're expecting Bluish later this month, so we'll be able to play along with that. And then we're going to be playing with some kits for the French General collection. We're also going to play along with with the French General, with the latest Three Sisters collection, and who knows what other amazing collections we might share with you. So that is really fun to be able to offer that to you. So let me know if you are excited about that, and we are going to be releasing all of the information next week, telling you the whole purchase price for the whole program, as well as starting installment programs for the 2024 program year. Yay! Super exciting. All sorts of great stuff. With some of the new stuff that is coming, we do have all of the great Biani bags on order that have been shown this last week. So they are on order. Hopefully we'll have it next week. So we'll start talking about some of those great new programs and products that have been released, and we'll be able to share them with you as soon as we get them. And then we'll even talk about when we can have a Sew Tight magnetic cutting system demo day where you can come in and try that out. So super fun for that. We got a restock on our Cuddle Solids. I know we had been a little out of sorts on a bunch of them, so we got in 11 boxes of gorgeous Cuddles. All sorts. I'm not going to lift all of our swatches up, but we got the restock of the solids in, and this is both in the regular 58 wide as well as a good selection of 90-inch wide in, so that you can finish all of your projects for the holidays and have a nice snuggly little quilt. So we have those here. Just checking to see what else I need to tell you about. All sorts of good stuff. Wendy has said the Biani 2.0 bag patterns are showed today. She showed today. So yes. So let's take a peek at the Biani. I took pictures of the new things that we have coming to the store for patterns that she just released or released a 2.0 of. All right, let us take a look. So first up we have, this is not a bag pattern, but there's some new hardware. So we have this strap adjuster. She currently just has it available in plastic, but it is now going to be offered in her classic 3 finishes for hardware. So that's super awesome. The 2.0, so the Ditty Bags 2.0, we have on order. It's a fun little bag. And the 2.0 does come with a video. So always great when she revamps her patterns. Payday Wallet Purse is a fun new handheld purse that she will have available for us. Out to Lunch 2.0. We have that on order. So Simple wallet with 1, 2, or 3 pockets. So this is a smaller pattern, which is not a full-size pattern, and so it's a little bit easier on the pocketbook. Haha. So we'll be having that in stock. And then Courtside, which is the super exciting pickleball swag bag. So it can be a backpack, it can be a racket tote, all sorts of different great things. And we have all of these on order. Let me know if you need us to set anything aside for you. And we will be getting these on our website as soon as they are in, and we'll be adding them to our vast selection of By Annie products. If there's anything that you saw along the way for any of the market releases, please let me know if there's things that I need to be checking out. I am seeing all of my reps to be able to make sure that I have all of the great fabrics and programs and things that are coming up along the way, and we're doing some great planning for next year. So you'll just have to let me know if there's something that you think I may have missed so that I can check it out. Lots of fun stuff. Any other questions? We did really well at powering through all of this great stuff. I wasn't sure how long we would be able to, how long it would take to get through all of this stuff, but sometimes when I'm by myself, I think I go super, super fast. Plus, you know, Frank wasn't here to help me hold anything up, so we'll have to take some pictures to share with you tomorrow. So behind me, as a recap, if you are tuning in late, this is Chains, which is our new 12-pack pattern of the month. It's the pattern you receive complimentary for just coming into the store or with any web order. We put ours together with 2 fat stacks, 1 fat stack for the lights, 1 fat stack for the darks, a little bit extra background fabric for our sashing in here, and then we needed a binding as well. You would need 4 3/4 yards of backing to finish it up. And if you just love the fabrics, we have the individual fat stacks available for purchase as well. If you were excited about our bundle of the week that we shared early, first off today, it was inspired by this delicious piece of fabric, and we called it Seasons. So we have some great blenders as well as a few fun focal pieces. Also, let me know about if you do think that having customer inspired bundles of the week every now and again sounds like a fun idea, and how you think we should best incorporate that concept. Next week, we will be talking about our unveiling of the Chatworth Block of the Month program. We have the Chatworth pattern books in transit right now, which is super exciting. We also have the latest products from By Annie. All of her new market releases we do have in transit coming to the shop. Hopefully, they'll all be here before our show next week. If I missed anything, please send me a message, leave me a note, give me a call. I'd be more than happy to get back to you for any of them. As always, I am so appreciative that you spend your time with me. We're open Tuesday through Saturday. Have lots of great things planned before the end of the year. And we are going to be open the weekend after Thanksgiving. We have some really great things planned for you. Yay! So, until next time, happy quilting, and we'll see you soon.